Hello everyone, welcome back to another War Conquer 4 video. It is the Layback Launcher here. Today we're going to be going through the Mannerheim line Nightmare mode. These are the enemy buffs. It's really only the first two that we're most worried about. This will do more damage to city units, so I guess we'll have to keep some tougher units behind the line. Does it by 200 damage. I'm hoping that only applies to the actual health of the city rather than the units in it, and this just negates a lot of the damage that our nuclear bombs would deal. Yeah, we don't have any nukes, even though I've unlocked a couple of I've unlocked Topo. I'm sorry, I only have 2 days left on this event. There's only 2 days left on the Polish event. Do bear in mind that you can only have one save a file for defense events at the same time, so don't get halfway through the Mannerheim line mission, start the Polish one, and find that it's erased all of your data. I selected Provocation as our buffs. I've already deployed a lot of my units. You can take a quick look at the rewards themselves, but they're actually pretty good. I am pretty close to getting 100 on the Spitfire. I'm close, these are all good upgrades for me. Same here. That's kind of annoying. Typhoons would be nice. Phantom forces would be nice. We all know what we're going to be getting out of this last one, though. I'm getting close to upgrading to maxing out the Skytrain and almost getting 90 pieces for the medic, so I'm looking forward to those. I need another Yukazaki piece. I'm getting close to upgrading the T-72, so this is a pretty good mission. I've already deployed all of my units. Here's what they look like. I haven't actually done any attacks. This is what my Beatrix look like. This might be the first time you see him. I swapped out, because he has Inspiration, I swapped him out for Hoth. And so I think Inspiration is a more useful ability than Dominance, even though it now leaves my Dominance unallocated. I put Konev down on the Stuka because it's nice to be able to deal extra attacks with him. He does more attack, and he has a guaranteed attack of critical rate. And I'll drop down the BM21 with the Gaul, because I do like taking advantage of that splash damage. Okay, we also have a level 9 engineering unit. Excuse me. Now, you can reach here, and you unfortunately cannot reach this final tile. I have given him the level 5 mobility ribbon. It has not helped. So I'm just gonna kind of sacrifice him, I guess. I'll be dropping down my own level 9 Hawkeye Force. Let's set up a nice avenue between here and other parts of the front if we need it. Let's have you behind the lines. We can move you up to the front. Go through the tunnel, and that should put you on the front line. And they should be able to get a couple of attacks out of you as well. I'll break this up into multiple parts. Nice. Okay, that's, one fairly powerful unit that we don't have to deal with. Let's also move you up first. Let's move you up far. But I don't really want to put you, farther. This is honestly a decent place since there's only 1, 2, 3 places that can attack. Only a couple of units that might actually be able to get some decent licks in the vicinity. But we'll see how they orient themselves. Yeah, it's over here. Now, this is a level 9 Hawkeye Force, so I'm pretty sure the following is going to be a kill. Straight up, yeah. Kinda crazy. Here's what my Malan looks like. I'm willing to... It's my level 7 Brandenburgers that I deployed at the city here. So it doesn't have the extra effect. If I want to be able to get the extra effect, I want somebody with a higher chance of getting fatal and potentially killing below. So that'll be on their level 9 Brandenburgers. I'm looking forward to when I can have that myself, but it's not as useful, right, of an ability. Unfortunately, let's see if Provocation gets triggered at all. Yes, you triggered Provocation, which is actually huge. And you also triggered it as well, so this is why I did Provocation. Now, I actually would kind of like Guderian to be visible, so when all of these units move up, they attack Guderian, who's very powerful on the level 9 Tiger, and he can just deal absolute crazy damage on the counterattack. He is still one of the best tank commanders in the game, so do bear that in mind. I am not going to be activating his Panzer Killer ability since he's doing more than enough damage to do that already, it seems. Almost like got the full set of kills, didn't even have to activate the ability. This is fine. Actually, I might just be able to kill you this way. Should have done that first, but I mean, why bother? I do not want to put you right up on the front line, but I don't mind putting you guys together since you have provocation active. Surrounding enemy troops cannot be attacked by enemy land and navy forces. Now, my guys are in a perfectly straight line here. So this level 7 helicopter with a range of 6 is going to be able to strafe all 3 of them. That's fine for Malin. Not so fine for Steamo. He does have a lot of health. He has logistics, but I mean that didn't help him out since his health was already maxed out. I'll put down a medic, or at least a field hospital here. I'm also keeping Rundstedt near the front because he basically reduces the amount of damage our allies take. He can heal up a lot, and he doesn't take that much damage himself. He's fairly mobile and has a good bit of health. So yeah, that's how I have distributed my forces. Let's move you up to the front, hopefully try to soften up any damage that Brook takes. Divert enemies attacking that way. Vegand is built to be a tank by the purest definition of that word. Okay, I actually don't know what happens next, so we shall see. Let's see how badly these guys get hurt. Unfortunately, radiation is going to be doing a nasty number on us. Once we deploy the BM-21, I'm going to focus on building fortifications, since that's going to be huge. Bear in mind that Kuznetsov is absolutely busted. He's doing extra damage to land units. He has his ability maxed out. He's doing extra damage. He hits really hard. Like really hard, you can see. And he has a range of 3 on the October Revolution. So I'm trying to keep everything, I'm trying to keep everything back from the front. I'm going to try to set up some defenses over here, block off this avenue towards the objective, provide some fire support from close to the coast outside of the range of Kuznetsov. By fire support, I mean like land-based artillery fires from bunkers. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's back you up. I still have 4 commanders. 1, 2, 3. My elite tank commanders, I'll drop those down as soon as I can, and then I'll also deploy MacArthur on the Hawkeye Force or a RPG Rocketeer. Next turn. Oh, that's all. Konev is on a level 9 BM-21. He doesn't seem to be moving up yet, so that's actually good for us, but this guy is moving up, so we're going to have to be careful with how we position our units. At least 3 away from the coast, so we're going to be hugging these mountains here. Let's put you close to the front. So hopefully you take the brunt of the damage of any units that come up from the rear. You're already hurt. The fact that air power can deliver the fact that air power can deal ionizing radiation is absolutely busted. I'm gonna lose all of the health on my cities out of sheer just out of that alone. I have an Akagi. What? Okay, we're gonna have to shift our. I'm moving you to the north. Oh my god, okay. Provocation didn't help my guys at all. What does this mean? America, explain. I am confusion. How did all of my guys who were under provocation? The helicopter didn't do anything. Did I get Akagi'd again? There is no Akagi in the south. Meretskov, he's good. They don't have any nuclear facilities, so they can't use nukes on me. Nukes, I guess, would this looks like it could have been a nuke plus splash damage, but whoa, okay, I might need a few attempts at this mission if the first wave that I already thinned out is already doing so much damage. Yeah, I know you're taking auxiliary damage. This is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt bad. That's a level 12 Hawkeye 4th. Okay, you've activated provocation, but clearly that isn't worth a damn. Working our way up. Softer to harder units. 555. Yeah, am I wrong? Surrounding forces can't be selected, and if you have, like, you see it all the time, if you have 2 enemy commanders with provocation active, you can't hit either of them. All of these guys should have perfectly been fine. It didn't even seem like you made a pass. How you did so much damage against Gadarian is beyond me. You don't do any extra damage against tanks, so I'm very much confused. 788, 555, 387. Don't know. Either way, I've just... Yeah, let's get you out of the way if we can. Don't get any follow-up attacks. That's unfortunate. Let's keep you near the front line then. I think you should be able to get these kills. I'd like to move you up to like right here actually, so you can thin out this entire cluster of enemies, but that leaves us very vulnerable from an attack up the middle. We do have some commanders in the area. I do want to thin these guys out. I'm sure you can do 387. Yes, you can. 477. That was with like a 50% reduction, but that was made up for it by another 50% buff that they do against infantry. The air power is the big concern. We don't really have much to counter air power, except air power of our own. I do have the Topol, and I do have Yamamoto in the field. He is only on a level 4 Heinz. This is what he's configured like. I took carpet bombing off him because there aren't many city objectives on this map. Their enemies are coming to us. You are already completely dead, completely smacked about. I really should be setting up some land-based defenses, but again, I'm quite concerned about the chomp there. So yeah, I'm improvising on the flies. This looks like a juicy cluster, and I mean that might be warranted. I've already activated your ability. This already seems to be taking a lot of damage. Let's get Patton down to the south. Unfortunately, this thing probably has its defense up. It's a level 9, but I mean, I don't expect it'll be able to do much damage against Patton. Maybe we'll get lucky, deal a lot of extra damage. Excuse me. But we also did get lucky in that our morale went up. Fortunately, you will take radiation damage, but it seems like that happens anyway. Unfortunately, I didn't move you back away from the coast, so you're about to get smacked by Kuznetsov. He does a lot of damage. Fortunately, Naval Assault isn't maxed out, so he isn't doing like 40 damage, it's only 28, but that's still a lot. Keeping you in the town. Do I want to put down De Gaulle? De Gaulle is useful. Yeah, I have the Topol, but I'm assuming you guys don't, so I won't be using it. assuming you're like a mid to early late game player. I unlocked it using the artillery pieces, but I had like 200. I had like 150 priests over the limit, saved up when the update came out. Now, the Gustav has an extra 200 health, it does an extra 25 damage, but it doesn't do splash damage. It does do critical hits, it has higher defense. Takes up a lot more industry, but I'm not going to be able to put down any bunkers this turn anyway, and the next turn is going to be dedicated entirely to building bunkers. Alright, let's give it a try with the Gustav gun. Unfortunately, not really any way I can nerf it. I'm going to need you towards the middle. Yeah, I should have waited, but maybe if I hadn't activated that ability, you would be running free right now. Fortunately, these guys have not activated provocation. He could get killed by air power. This is a level 8 combat medic, fortunately. You're about to get hurt pretty bad. I kind of want to get rid of the engineering unit. Has a lot of health though. Okay, we got lucky there. Netherlands pretty capable. Yeah. I also did just drop myself of 75 cash for next turn. You need to back out quite swiftly. Don't forget about this thing. There's nothing else that spawns in the north. Definitely need a... No, I didn't want to take you out of there. I just wanted to highlight you. Okay, I just dropped myself of 125 cash. Thank you, Easy Tech. Much obliged. Gonna put it here where things are more likely to occupy to attack you, and to deny some of that defensive bonus from the hills. Let's do this. Got lucky there. Not so lucky there. Now I have to figure out how I'm gonna play the game with Kadarian here, with these guys in reserve. Don't think you're gonna be... No man, this has a range of 3. I do need to get rid of that quite promptly. Kadarian is buffed. I could turn on his ability. I'm probably gonna... If I want to move up to destroy this cluster, I'm gonna need his ability anyway. Konev also has a range of 3. Wonder what a... Are there higher level B4 howitzers in the game? I'm curious to see what they look like. You just do extra damage to the city, have a range of 3. Okay. Yeah, I really need to get you closer to the front here. But also my guys are very vulnerable over here, and you are in desperate need of heals. This thing might capture my city before Yamamoto is in place to assist with that. MANNERHEIM has a lot of health. I need an RPG Rocketeer in the area. He does good damage. Jungle fighting, useful. This is gonna hurt though since he doesn't have Gorilla. Screw it. Let's see. Let's see what we can do here. I swear if provocation does not do its job again, I'm gonna be pissed. Let's keep you buffed up nice and good. And now we work our way up. From what we know we can kill to what we might not be able to. But all of this should be able to get your health up, really thin out the enemy. 470. Oh, come on. Should have gone after the T-44, but I mean it has its ability activated, even if it's only level 7. You're gonna get hurt badly there. And you only have a range of 1 right now. I guess that you only get that extra range you have when you're attacking. I forgot to heal you up while you were near the front. Let's hope that you stay alive because of this ability and organization. I don't actually have anyone to heal here except you, but let's have you within range of within 2 range of all of these guys, so if they take any damage, they get that 50% heal from Runestedt. Thank goodness we have a level 12 combat medic. It might be completely buggered if we didn't. I don't mind if you like a single unit moves up this way. Give the Gaul something to shoot at, maybe kill, get your morale up. Let's have some units near the front, like here. Hopefully you can't move again after an attack. So let's have you be the decoy that hopefully who's nuts off attacks. We should do extra damage against infantry. We do, but the RPG Rocketeer just has high defense and damage output, which is why that hurt like an MF. Let's have you in the little farther back in case you need it on this side of the map. They usually push really hard up this axis, so we're gonna need to transfer some units. Maybe an elite tank, put one down here, and then start setting up some bunkers and then upgrade them to land forts if we can start spreading out some bunkers along the lines here like you would do under normal Mannerheim line. Try to take advantage of this tiny sliver of lake and this lake here, these mountains. Next turn I may have to like completely redo this mission. We'll see. Provocation worked that time. You got hurt pretty bad. You desperately needed... well, not desperately, you did definitely need some health. And now, we can have all of our allies nearby protected. Chief among them, you. 410... well, I'm not sure if you're guaranteed to, you know, commit attacks and such. No. Okay. Oh, thank God. 530. 2-star. You do more damage though. $530. 555, your ability isn't active. Maybe I should start doing some early damage to Konev. Level 12 combat medic, definitely need to kill you. And a level 12 Phantom Force. Alright, let's use you until hopefully we get provocation. It's a 20% chance per attack. So let's hope multiple attacks will get us there. 600 is really steep though. I should be able to push that in my favor this way, however. No provocation activated yet. 439. Come on. No. Okay, I'm gonna lose Malin here. And you're way too far away from the front for me to be able to get you there. I mean, you seem to be holding up well. Somehow. Now look, I only have a range of 4, so I can't take advantage of this tight cluster of enemies. The provocation on that was quite unfortunate. Let's focus on killing the stragglers. Now, since you're Gustav, kills will not be replenished. So... I guess you did your job well enough, but we didn't really face too much competition over here, did we? Definitely I need to get you down here. Desperately. So we're gonna use a tunnel for it. I'm gonna put the tunnel here. To the south. Then have you flee to the north. It doesn't hurt to keep putting landmines down on forest cover and such, because I know where that howitzer is gonna wanna plop themselves down. Yeah, all of that to keep you guys alive. And hopefully activate your thingy. It does not. It did not demoralize you either. Okay, next turn, but next turn's far away. Don't think I'd be able to do 189. This thing gives itself a strong damage reduction the more HP it loses. Okay, so with the thing with Patton is you want to keep some of your units alive nearby. Keep some of the enemy units alive nearby, so they can give him a damage boost, because that's what his ability does. You might actually be able to go right up there and end this match real fast. So I'm going to try to focus you down if I can. I may even need to use air power for it. Rough terrain. 219, I'm sure you can do 219. One, two here, just to cut these guys off so they don't break through. You don't have your ability activated. Let's take advantage of that. Not like it helps much though. Man, I'm looking forward to when I can upgrade the Hind a bit more. I guess this is the best strafe I can deliver at the moment. Let's start chipping away at you if we can. What I shall do is put a bunker up here, so you have to go all the way around and back. Take away some of your range. Pan has a mobility of 50. You have a mobility of 19, 16. So I guess your mobility with, let's add on an extra space or two, would be the same as Blastico's. So let's say 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He would not be able to make it up to the town. At least not before we smacked him around a good bit. No. 445. If you get a critical hit, I'm sure you can get this kill. I have 6 enemies nearby, so if I kill the easy ones, which you should be doing, make sure you get at least a little bit of extra health out of this. You should still get an extra 40% damage output. And I'm willing to activate your ability right now on that risk. Didn't even really need to. Soften you up a bit. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt. I didn't like that. Should have saved you for last, I guess. That's what's really annoying about Patton. That 10% chance to trigger triggers a lot more than to not trigger triggers a lot more than 10% of the time. Quite annoying. You're probably gonna get hurt pretty badly here, Konev. All in the name of the Empire. Did get your morale up. I'll be able to kill him next turn. We have a little bit more cash. Let's set it up here. I'm going to build up a line all the way here to the lake. And then I'll put like a land fort. So now they can enter the water. They cannot make an immediate landing on the other side. But that'll be next turn. 1 turn left. I'm keeping you alive. Hopefully distract anything coming up here so it doesn't target my guys. I still have another turn on the tunnel. The good thing is now Mon's gonna heal up above half health. If Malin gets below half health, you want him to be just as slightly below half health as possible. This is a pretty tight space, so I don't mind you moving so far back. Turn 3, I'll try to get to like maybe turn 5, and that'll be the end of this video. I can't use you again, okay? We'll get a bit more cash next turn, because our commanders are actually on the city now. Where did their helicopter go? Where did their infantry go? Whoa, okay, whoa, 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 hey, 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 hey. I don't like the way that's looking. I need to move back quickly. Very quickly. Oh man. Okay, I guess priority isn't don't deploy so many of your strong units. Set up your defenses. Focus on putting down those bunkers ASAP. Hey y'all, I just realized I wasn't recording for a second there. So basically what I did was, I moved you up here, I moved you out of the way. I'm gonna try to activate provocation, and if not, I'm gonna pray that the Soviets are not very smart, and they won't be able to capture the city once I put down infantry there. I am not going to be able to get this kill this turn, but I can move you up further to the front line. 110, highly doubtful. I also put you here and am thus unable to heal any of my units. Guderian did activate provocation, don't know if you saw that. last turn. I need to set up some bunkers here as well. Let's see if you move or not. Ouch. Maybe should have tried this first. You're also about to take a lot of damage. But you activated provocation, so that's actually very good for the light infantry. Let's hope that you move your helicopter attack and all that such before a captured Soviet Akagi starts doing its damage. Let's move you guys all back. Maintaining at least 3 distances away from the shoreline. Level 11 combat medic. Should be focusing it, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's gonna heal itself up by heal up. But I mean, if I attack it and it can't heal any of these enemies because there's nothing to heal, they're maxed out, then that would actually stick. So I should have attacked the combat medic. That was big dum-dum. We still have these units here. Doubt that I'll be able to do that. 555. Where did their helicopter go? They had a helicopter here. I mean, you don't get demoralized. But then again, I want Gadarin to be dishing out that damage. Let's move you. I'm gonna keep you away from there. This front does seem, I think, is generally the most dynamic. No easy maneuvers here. I'll move you to the emergency zone. It would be nice if we had like helicopter logistics. By the way, put this video at like 1.25 speed or whatever. This is a free-to-play endgame guide walkthrough. If I get through it. 530. I don't want to activate your ability yet. But I mean, these are pretty juicy targets, so let's go for it. 861. Damn. Never mind. I had no reason to be concerned. But maybe it's doing so much damage because it is an extra 40% damage output. There's not like any... Let's move you back. Go for that kill. Hopefully be able to follow up on it if we're lucky. I'm gonna keep you in reserve. Let's keep on going for things like splash. Keep healing you up a bit as we can. Fortunately, you're kind of wasted here. Alright, let's pray. Let's see if we are still around for next turn. Alright, I guess you're not that smart. Let's keep on building this wall. That is our new priority. We are getting flooded here in the north. You guys are fine. You're hurting. Let's plug these holes. Oh my god, okay, yeah, no. You are now definitely the new priority, and you have an ungodly amount of health. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt real bad. Can we move you within range here? Yes, we can still build a tunnel. You can activate your ability and attack safely. That's honestly not a bad place to put you. But we have a lot of allies here in the north. We are getting swamped pretty badly. I'm surprised you didn't activate your ability. Would have been a wise course of action. Instead, now you are dead. You are dead. I don't know if you'd be able to reach where he is right now. Even if you can't, it's not the end of the world. You have your ability active. See, the thing is, you might just straight up kill things. And I don't want you straight up killing things. I'd like to put you here so you can focus on that medic there. Let's start killing these things. Actually... I want you... because I want to be able to get another attack out of you, and another attack out of you, and another attack out of you. Well, let's just work our way with what we know. Work our way up with from what we know. No. Thank goodness there were not landmines there. We could try to kill this formation. You got provocation. Man, I'm getting crazy deja vu right now. You basically just follow Guderian almost everywhere he goes. Because I want to buff you when you're attacking. Unfortunately, this thing's ability means that it doesn't, its damage output isn't reduced when it goes below half health, which is very unfortunate. Okay, so we know there's going to be a tunnel here. But where shall it go? Let's put landmines here. This feels like it's like low-key Pokemon music. I miss Pokemon. Platinum. Platinum was my ish, man. Let's not have everything in perfect lines. At least 2 spaces away to make for a less attractive target. 391. Steep ask for you to deliver. 363. I mean, it still makes sense to have a quick link between these 2 operational fields. So that's what we'll make. We can back you out. Hell, why not let you occupy this territory? Drop him below half health and make him demoralized. Level 11 combat medic. This BM-21 won't be able to actually capture the fortress, especially once I move you out of the way. Unfortunately, you might straight up die on this mission. Let's hope not. I like your economic output. Let's just do that. Be sure. .424, you might actually just be able to get that kill. Yeah, I need to use you wiser. This is nice. Good little strafe. I want to keep Patton healthy. And attack you with guys who... Fortunately, this is like... What's the chance of evasion? 90% chance of dodging, except when attacked by this thing. So yeah, not a huge fan of those chances. So let's do it in a way that is more productive for the overall war effort. Thin out these guys. Nice. Oh, okay. I can move you up there, but then where am I gonna put you back? So yeah, that wasn't planned out well enough. At all, really. I mean, let's keep you there, why not? I also forgot to move you back. Really stupid of me. Also, your ability was activated, so I didn't really get anything out of that attack either. And Novikov is a very capable air commander. I have no idea what this ability does, what Echelon Defensive does. I guess it ignores the 60% of enemy defense and inflicts critical strikes on any enemies with less than 20% final defense. And that effect clears at the end of the turn. That's my interpretation of this. Let's hope you have more than 20% defense. You have 10. This is gonna hurt like a mother. Let's just be safe. And put you in the city. Make it so... Let's try to make it so your attacks have to... destroy the health of the city first. Fortunately, didn't get another follow-up attack that we might be able to direct towards you. Let's put you in the back here. I mean, the situation has stabilized a bit. Let's put you there, put you back. Wonder what happened to that infantry up here. Let's put bunker down here and try to extend that line all the way over here. 1, 2. Alright, this guy is going to be tough to take down. We may have to dedicate a lot of air power. I don't know how we're going to do it. Can you demoralize a helicopter with a Stuka? Then actually, yeah, by attacking... Where did... Ouch! Ow, ow, ow. Okay, this all is no bueno. Where'd my medic go? No way, is he dead? Is he dead? Alright, well, how did you get over here? What? How did you make it all the way over there? Yeah, no, this is busted. Whoa. Okay, wait. You're dead. You're dead, somehow. How did you die? My god, this thing is broken. So broken. Whoa. I don't really have any way to counter that except with you, I guess. But you'll just go right around. I have nothing to counter you with. Okay, so I guess that should be your focus. Getting rid of Novikov. Because man, is he busted. And you're below half health, so you're doing less damage. Since I think that your ability does not... your ability at the moment does not protect you. Like, I also lost... What is your range, man? Up to 8 grid targets. If it kills a target, you can do another sweep. I'd seen that, but man, he strung those attacks together masterfully. You're still alive, but you are not in a position to really help. I guess my only chance is to pray that this does nasty damage. I could put you up here. I was hoping that I'd demoralize you. Gonna kill here. Bruh. What? How did you... Why didn't you take any damage? You didn't take any damage? What? You do not have a dodge probability. Oh my god, this game is trolling so hard right now. Your ability is activated. I'm not doing anything with you. Let's see if we can try to kill you. At least. Give ourselves Yamashita 24 defense. Okay, that's nice, but you're still gonna get doinked bad. Let's try a couple of attacks with the Stuka. That may be our only hope. We are not getting there. Yeah, we did not get that. Ouch. Didn't want to do that? You just did a demoralized 285 against the bunker. Ridiculous. If by chance we survive this, it would be a miracle indeed. You're hurt very badly. You're being a nuisance. Let's see if there's anything we can do about that. Let's keep our guys healed up at the front. Definitely don't want to attack you since you do a lot of extra damage on the counterattack. And yeah. It would be a shame if this video, if I don't end up publishing this video. I mean, we can keep you near the front. You'll heal up from Fighting Spirit and from any damage you take from Rune Step, but it's gonna hurt like an MF. That's also gonna hurt like an MF, but it will be worth it. Yeah, like an MF. Actually, let's break it up into parts. 422, 465. With your ability upgraded, you should be fine. 455. Okay, thank goodness you didn't go onto that town and you would have been locked in place. Excellent design, easy tech. Don't want to put you there. I have another turn next turn. If I win this mission, it would be a miracle. Let's be safe. Okay. I thought you had a really high chance of not being retaliated against. 276. Let's save that for Patton since His survivability is lower than Gadarian's, despite the fact that he takes 20%. No, okay, I mean, I guess I do want to activate that for you, so we might be able to straight up Merc Konev this round. Highly unlikely, however. At least drop him below half health. What am I doing? Working my way up with Gadarian. Here's ability I shall activate. 878, 962. $513, 276. It's unlikely you're gonna be able to. I do wanna try to activate your provocation, but that's unlikely. And unfortunately, since you're still alive, you still pose a threat to this guy here. I think you can get that kill. Nice. Healed up a bit. We had a bit of a voice crack there, though. Let's attack you. Almost below half health. Let's just be sure. No provocation. I'll do the following. Drop you below half health. So when I hit you with Patton, it might be a kill. Might be. If we get lucky. Should be able to. Very nice. We actually got rid of Konev in one turn. Unfortunately, no other provocation activated here, so this is gonna be a tough set of hits that we're gonna take. Let's keep you close. Why not? Hey, that 10% chance, it worked somehow. So I ain't mad. Fortunately, that didn't work out. And okay, you heal up upon getting kills. How did you heal? Oh, it has the tactical, not tactical, the repair ability. You know what I'm talking about. The buff. Let's pray you stay alive, buddy. And let's pray this doesn't trigger when you destroy a city unit. Hopefully you block your movements. So maybe blocking that movement might help us out a little. But next turn, we should be able to put you into permanent chaos and save ourselves a lot of trouble. Hey, that worked too. And your damage is decreased by going below half health. So that's actually quite nice. Okay, never mind. Air advantage seems to be universal. Do I have... Yeah, no, okay, so air advantage applies to even low-level helicopters. I do have the Apache, but I'm assuming that you guys don't, which is why I'm not using it. Fortunately, you guys... Imagine if the Prince of Wales could deploy land units. Oh man, okay, so having land units spawning down here will give us a constant challenge of units moving up. We're going to have to divert a lot of these resources over to this isthmus soon, start building up our defenses while securing them over here. But we have built up a bit of a barrier, that's nice. We are approaching the 1 hour mark. Honestly, let's just go on to the next mission. If Novikov captures the town, we're not going to have anything else to do. Yeah, Novikov is getting hurt pretty badly, however. We're going to need to build a tunnel over here so we can get some units over to help out. We are hurting very bad. I'm honestly gonna focus on your defense rather. Let's back you out. Your ability is not active, so that's what we shall attack. Your ability is not triggering, so that's quite annoying. Everything is actually healed up quite a lot from you. You are just needed much more now in this area here. Where can you reach? You can reach all the way up to here. So we want to group everything together so he heals up all of our units. We need to get rid of all of this stuff first, though. I'd also like to move you up towards this area, but you seem to have lost a lot of mobility. From whomst is beyond me, since none of these units should be taking away my mobility. Only the T-72 should be taking away mobility. You can't just take my mobility away, so why has one of my fast units just suddenly lost their mobility? Quite beyond me. Let's just mark you. Hey, that's actually pretty useful. I want to clear out all these enemies first. Buff up Guderian. Patton, I'm gonna have to... we might just be able to fight our way straight onto the isthmus here. Why do I keep saying isthmus? I like that word, yes, but like... it's popping up in my mind an awful lot. I'm gonna come back to that in a second. I also should have been using you on the Stuka. I'm so stupid. I'm so dumb. Dog, I'm so dumb. But yes. You are definitely priority. Stuka, please, you have a 50% chance. You have a 50% chance. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? That took too long. I am putting you in the city. Now I can't put down any bunkers to slow down the flow of these enemies. Man, Stuka, come on, do your job. Man, I swear, like, Easy Tech kills the RNG on these missions. Now, I don't know if this applies when we are attacking. After taking direct damage. I don't really have any good way of testing that theory except for here. No, it works on offense too. Okay, that's nifty. Okay, thank you for being my guinea pig, Plastico. I'm sorry that you had to deal with that. Hopefully now with you immobilized and us maybe being able to chip away your health somehow. I guess just using pure air power is gonna have to be how we're doing it. But first we have to defend our objective up here. And, I'm seeing a lot of things with a range of 2, so you're not gonna be able to heal up. And since you're in the corner, I can't use the strafes against you. Maybe I can do something like the following. I would like to put Brunstedt in this area. Unfortunately, it won't help him, but it would help my units in this area who I'll try to put in within 2 tiles of Brunstedt there. That'll have to be the second move I make, however. 323. $465. Doubt I'm gonna be able to do that. It may be exactly what I need to get Konev in this area might be exactly what I need, so let's give it a gamble. It's gonna hurt a lot. Guderian has his morale up. I mean, Patton. That's as good a place as any to put Patton, I guess. I'm gonna be moving a Darien. To like there, I guess. Yeah, not bad. Let's put you here, so you guys can't make it around that bend in that mountain. Up you go. I should have moved you first. I'm so stupid. I'm so dumb. But I mean, you would be in the same area, but I would be able to do a little bit of extra damage. Spitfire, maybe? Not a critical blow. But maybe low enough for you to get a kill here. Yes! Unfortunately, yeah. That lack of mobility is harming us pretty badly right now. Hopefully we'll get a kill here. We did. And that should really let us thin out the herd, actually. Put a landmine there. I do need to move you. But if I attack and then use the tunnel... Okay, yeah. This is gonna be the end of the video, by the way. I know I've been saying that for a while. It's actually quite nifty when we can do something like this. Unfortunately, none of my guys here really need heals desperately. Except you, I guess. So you'll get one. Don't know why I did that. I should have moved you. I forgot I could move you again. And then use the tunnel again. But I mean, everything's really far away at that point. I forgot to attack with you before I moved. Marlon, I just can't keep track of all this stuff. Which of these are softer on the counterattack? Neither. Not like it really matters that much. They're not doing too much damage anyway. This is a concern. You might be able to get that capture there. Let's make this target a little juicier, so maybe you use a strafe attacking this town. Next up, you... I need to keep you, I just need to keep you in reserve. Oh, that was so stupid of me. I should have moved you out of the way so I could get a strafe on you and an attack on Novikov. Him being up in the corner here is quite annoying. I just need to play defense with you at least. Let's hope that you survive. Let's hope these guys heal up a bit. Let's hope you guys stay healthy. You're probably gonna get hit pretty badly though. If we survive next turn, end of the video. I promise. Okay, yeah. Man, this is a tough mission. This is a tough mission, I will not lie. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. I guess the first third, roughly, of this mission. I mean, this is probably the meat and potatoes of these defense missions. They always last long at the beginning. If you enjoyed the video, if you learned any, the rest of the, in the later turns, unless these guys throw a turnball at me. This is a level 10 T-44, thank goodness, not level 12. Level 9. Tune is a capable tank commander, not the worst. Timoshenko is quite tough though. When Mauricesax starts making his way up, he's an infantry commander on an artillery piece. Shouldn't be too bad. You got smacked around pretty badly. Your defense is up. Did I forget to attack the surrounding units when I put you down? Man, I'm losing it. I'm absolutely bugging out. Yeah, the later missions should be fine if we manage to survive this madness. Maybe if I can clear a hole out here. I want to heal you up. I want to get some of my units up and alive. If I had used you when attacking with the Spitfires, with the Stukas, I would have to do a lot less damage to you now. You would still do a lot of damage against the helicopter. I guess I'm just gonna have to put someone else up here when I can. Yeah, come on, launcher, finish up the videos. Finish up the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you learned anything new, tips, tricks, strategies, tactics, operations, like the commentary, the music, the gameplay, then hit the like button. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, concerns, leave them down below in the comments. I read all of them. I respond to all of my viewers. You guys are why I make these videos. If I save you any time or money, I'll get you past the mission that you've been stuck on for a while, then I've done my job. If you want to see more of these kinds of videos, then hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell with a pleasant little ding. It'll cheer up your day a little bit and cheer up my day a lot. Yeah, thanks for watching. This is Later Bike Launcher signing off. I will see you in the next one. 07, everyone.